Welcome. Thank you for joining the fifth episode of the Peace Pipe. I hope you enjoyed the series so far. Today we have a serious topic. It's called The Greater Evil and Why There Is Still Hope. Recently I was asked if I had any spiritual or supernatural experiences. And I said no, neither good nor bad, nor any ghost stories or anything. The person that asked me had a near-death experience, which he shared with me, but I didn't have any of this. And I made up my mind, and I came to realize I had a supernatural experience. I saw the greater evil. We all know evil persons, people committing crimes, whatever. Sometimes a group of people comes together to perform evil deeds. Crime syndicate, politicians, one might say. But I'm talking about the greater evil. The evil that you read in the history books. The greater evil that came to Germany in the 30s. That came to Russia 1917, 18 and onward. The greater evil that came to Cambodia in the 70s, I guess. That sort of thing. So, my experience. In the last few years, I saw people of power, people of knowledge telling lies. When those lies were uncovered, they were telling even more lies. And they made up more stories to cover up their lies beforehand. I saw people that were afraid, that were in fear for their lives. And it was an induced fear. I saw people getting agitated by the media, by politicians, by their bosses, by people in power. Sorry, lads. I also saw people getting divided. Friendships have been terminated, relationships broke. Families have been divided. And this happened willingly and knowingly. And this kept accelerating. It was like, a snowball turning into an avalanche. Or there's a point when you forgot to fix the brakes at your car. And it slowly keeps rolling down the slope. You might stop it. But then there's one point where you cannot stop it anymore. And we were heading in that direction. And I still have known people in my life that witnessed the Third Reich in Nazi Germany. I still know a lot of people that grew up in communist countries. And they told me the methods were very similar. And I became afraid. Really, I became afraid of this. And you saw it in the eyes of the people. I don't know if you have noticed it. I've talked to some people about it. And after I told them that, they realized it as well. Many people had dull, yellow eyes. And of course, as I said before, many were agitated. You couldn't talk to them anymore with a voice of reason. And I thought, what's going on, man? And yeah, this was the greater evil, and it almost became supernatural. You could feel it. You could almost grab it with your hands. It was like a dark, black cloud lingering over every town, over every city, over single persons, over citizens. It was like a poisonous gas. You could almost smell it in the air. And then after 2 or 3 years, suddenly it was gone. And this evil moved on. But I'm sure it will be coming back. As I said before, I was afraid, I was scared as well of all this happening. But there were people that saw through all this and that resisted. And at first, these people said, what is going on here? I don't understand. Then these people became suspicious. Sorry. And then these people became resistant. And then the pressure increased. And as the tension built, those people grew even stronger and they became stubborn. And they said, no way, I'm not participating in this. And of course, some people were pointing out to a small group that resisted and said, those are the people to blame. These are evil people. They are the cause of all this. We all know every dictatorship, every leader needs a scapegoat, someone to blame, a victim. And you could see there, it was just by the playbook almost. It's always the same theme that's going on. And as I said, there were people that resisted. And people that get stronger over time. And you could see it in their eyes. Those people were full of passion. Their eyes were full of fire. And they got stronger and stronger as long as this went on. And those people, although maybe few and far between, some were crushed in their attempts, but most of them kept going strong. And they were connected on some way I couldn't grasp. But anyway, these people gave me also the strength to resist, to say no and get through all of this. And what is it that gave those people these powers? These people were rooted with a greater power. They were connected by the greater good, the force of life, the force of light. You could grasp it, you could feel it, you could see it. And I noticed, although the powers of evil may crush single individuals, as long as you're connected to this power, you can resist. And after all, what's in this life on this earth, there are higher goods that must be defended at all cost. And let's see what the future brings. I hope we can still stay strong. But I'm sure, although there is the greater evil, it is out there. There's still hope as long as people resist, as people stand strong, as people get connected to the power of good, the greater good, the power of life, the power of light, the power of love, if you will. So that's my message for today. As always, I'm curious about your opinion, what you have to say to this. This might be a controversial topic for some, but that's with this channel. You have to take it. So again, thanks for watching. Share your thoughts. I highly appreciate your comments. I'm always here to learn something as well. Let's hope as you do. And we'll see us next time. Cheers.